getting my day started. As you can see, my hair is not done yet. My face isn't beat yet. That's because I take raw aloe leaf and I smear it all over my face. Here it is. I smear it on my face, and this is the avocado I already prepared for myself. I just rip a little piece off. I don't even use a knife. I take a little piece and I use this and I just smear it all over my face. Aloe is really great for the skin. When I was pregnant with my first daughter and I ripped, and I had her at home birth, so my midwife told me to use aloe. When I tell you, within that same day, that thing was healed. Aloe is magical for the skin. Get you some. Okay, so today I'm feeling motivated and inspired. I have this whole play that ChatGPT mapped out for me, and I'm about to put it in works. Actually, this is part of it. So I'm an action-oriented girl. That's why I get what I want, because I don't wait around with my ideas or instructions. I implement it right away. I have a big jar of sea moss in which I just take a little scoop and I smear it all over my face. Now I'm gonna prepare Milo's food right here. First up for him, we have some broccoli, piece of sweet potato, some carrots. Heat this up for 30 seconds. That's actually a lot of food for him, but we'll see. Now to transfer Milo's food. I know it was all pretty in the heart, but this is his bowl. So let's give Milo his food. As you can see, look at my face. It's all dried up from the sea moss. Here, Milo. Are you gonna eat? He is so high maintenance. Let me see. Oop, I just made a mess. Now he's eating. Hormonal Harmony tea. These are all badge elixirs, by the way. But let me get the Hormonal Harmony tea. Voila! Okay, so I'm gonna add some Hormonal Harmony tea to it. This tea has burdock root, chasteberry, hibiscus, ashwagandha. Excellent for regulating menstrual cycles, balancing out your feminine pH, great for women with PCOS, fibroids, and just good for overall balancing. We got some light. Okay, let me get a strainer. Now this cup is ridiculously big, okay? But we're feeling dramatic today. We're feeling like the queen. We're feeling like we're about to conquer the day, the way a queen does. And this is where I do my lives. I set this up yesterday. Got these blocks from Amazon and this as well. And this backdrop I got from Hotlanta Sign. Actually, let's try using my microphone. I bought this newer mic, that's the brand. In January, and I have yet to really use it. So here's the little device to put into the phone, along with this. All right, we're gonna stick this part in here. Boom. All right, and then this is the mic. Wait till the red signal turns on. Mind you, I still have to wash off my face and get ready. And I still have to walk Milo. Usually my daughter walks him. Pooh! Can you walk Milo for me? Huh? I can't hear you. Okay. She says she's doing something right now, but okay. Okay, there's the red signal. Now I'm gonna clip this onto me. Okay, there it is. Now, we're gonna take this piece and plug it in. It says it's recording. So I'm plugging it into the phone right now. Hopefully it still records. All right, so here we are. Hopefully I sound good. Say hi to Puzzy. Hi, Puzzy. Hi. Okay, let's go wash this off. And it just melts right away. It feels slimy. Okay, let's take a look at the skin. Damn! Now that is moisture. Let me turn on the light. So first of all, oil for my skin. You see how dry my skin is looking. I just woke up, brushed my teeth, actually put on my vitamin C oil. I did not shower this morning. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on how I feel, because I always shower at night. I don't stink. I don't sweat like that during my sleep. So look at the difference. She's glowing now. She's glowing, glowing. Yeah, glowing. She's glowing and you can see it. Remember in the early 2000s when they would be singing in songs and be like, I love you and I want you so bad, and you know it. I want you so bad. They would do those little Disney talking phrases in between. Hilarious. Even Childish Gambino, his songs, his rap songs, has a lot of that. Okay. How do you reach your back? Just be double jointed. So my waist trainer gave me a rash. I don't want to take a risk at using that waist trainer again. So instead, I have on Spanx today. And really, it's more aesthetic than anything. Because even though I'm slim, I have a little fupa. I've always had it. It comes from my Indian genetics. Yes, my grandfather, he was Indian. On my father's side. You know, Indians are shaped like that. They got that little fupa on the lower waist. Now, let's take a look in the sun. Yes. Normally when I'm doing my hair, I'm listening to something like Neville Goddard, Napoleon Hill, Myron Golden, Gary V. I'm gonna put on these strips. I have a bunch of these. I just ordered it off of Alibaba. That way I don't have to be wasting money on paying $5 per lash. Instead, I paid like $5 for just one of these. And 5 comes on a palette. So let's start with the lashes. You know, once you do the lashes, you start feeling like somebody. Hold on, where's my lash glue? Okay, there she is. Milo, Pooh is gonna take you. Pooh's gonna take you a walk. No, not me. You see, you can't say those keywords to him. Still not as perfect as the first one, but I'm not about to do this over, so whatever. That's better. gonna wet my hair. Let me check the last video to make sure that we are recording. Bear with me. I'm gonna get all the equipment I need to make this a better experience for you all. But in the meantime, this is what we got. Okay, this is what we got. All right. Found me a light. I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got. Mariah said it best. Here we go. Yes. Okay. So I got some gel here. Really doesn't matter what kind of gel as long as it is styling gel. And I just kind of spread it all over so I don't have to keep taking gel from the jar. I do it live on Tuesdays, live on IG. I've been doing it since 2020, right before the pandemic began. I started doing these meditations. I went to this woman named Boss Lady Meek's conference, and she inspired me. She said, start doing something every day. What do you want to do every day? And I thought to myself, I want to start meditating every day. So I just opened up my IG and went to my followers and let them know I'm doing this meditation. They logged in with me and they started meditating with me. Lo and behold, who knew? God was setting me up sweet, because this is me just wanting to meditate and taking my people along the journey with me, right? By the way, look, I got a little bit of a bald spot right here because of some glue from a glue-on wig. What are those called? Lace fronts. I just started wearing lace fronts in like 2022. It was my first time. So my daughter was trying to tell me, don't let that lace front pull away. It's gonna pull your hair out. And I didn't believe her. Yup, it did. And then after that, I had the nerve to put some African cornrows in my hair, pulling the edges even further. So yeah, my edges were done after that. Donezo. But luckily I got these cute curls that covers it up, honey. Cha. All right, so as you can see, it's a real quick thing. It's quick. You pull, you smooth, like a curling iron, you squeeze it and swerve up. That's it, real quick. So I'm trying to get out of here. I got things to do. I still have my orders. And you know what? I'll probably name this part 1 of my day, because my days are long as F. This is just my morning routine. How about that? Morning routine before getting to the gym. Then we have midday and evening. In the evening, I do some lives. Anyway, as I was telling you all, I started doing the meditations every day starting in 2020, right? And I just did one this past Tuesday, and that one did not record. And I normally record with both my cameras because IG sometimes does not record my sessions. Sometimes I'll open my eyes for meditation while I'm leading everyone through it and the screen is frozen. And that's what happened this time. So I didn't get any of the footage for me to post on YouTube. Nevertheless, I started this manifest. I called it Manifest a Million Meditation. I started it on IG in 2020. You can go on my IG and scroll and see those videos. So I just started doing it, right? And when I tell you that opened up doors of wealth to me, I made my first million because of meditation that year. From doing my meditations. I do these visualization meditations, manifesting meditations, right? So I helped other people make money with it too. I was getting so many testimonials, and still do, with that program, I have a program called Manifest a Million Meditation with all the meditations in it. Getting a bunch of reviews and testimonials of people manifesting money and making money from just visualizing, because you create your reality in your head. So you can intentionally create the movie and then watch it play out in reality. As Kanye said, she was like, oh, I didn't think they would have you in Time magazine. He said, it doesn't have to be in your thoughts, it's in your reality. When she had mistaken him for being on Vibe magazine, but really he was on Time magazine, okay? He checked that microaggression really quick. But yes, so you can create your movie and produce it in your mind. You're the producer. And then you act it out as the main character in your reality. Things just starts unfolding for you. Things just starts happening and aligning for you. So it was just perfect timing. Perfect timing, because I didn't even know a pandemic would hit when I started those meditations. And then everybody was forced to be inside. So they were like, oh, well, I'll meditate with you too. So we all were manifesting together. If you want to manifest quickly, do it by yourself. If you want to manifest big and quickly, do it with people. That's an African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I think that's it. I'm getting there. I really don't feel like doing this right now. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, meditation, right? I started Manifest a Million Meditation in 2020, right before the pandemic hit. I started it in February. Everyone was meditating with me. My first goal was to hit 100K month. I did that within 6 weeks of meditating. And so I bring this up because I'm still doing them. I still do them to this day. Consistency. You got to be committed to something. You got to show up for yourself. I didn't know how many people would want to meditate with me because I've never tried that before. And people may deem meditation as something that's boring. But I didn't care. That's another thing. You have to stop caring so much about what people think. I've never done an IG live talking and selling my products. I did that yesterday. I did the TikTok sellers live on IG yesterday. They do not have the ability for you to pin the product you're selling. They don't have that feature, but I still was doing it. I still did it just to, do something new and introduce the IG people to my products again. There's a lot of new followers, a lot of new people purchasing Vag Elixir, especially because I have ads running for them, for Vag Elixir. This one, my fingers are slippery. She's right here. Okay. So I have ads running for Vag Elixir, so a lot of women are buying it. So I wanted to talk to the new customers and the existing customers who may not know much about my products. I know I do a lot of feminine energy coaching because that's another passion of mine, but my feminine care products is another main passion of mine. And that's the reason why I've been running this company for the past almost 10 years. I'm doing my 10-year anniversary, guys, and I'm doing a cruise for it. So get ready, get your coins together, because we are going on a cruise. I've done 2 already, and I had to cancel the 3rd one. Collected $3,000 per person. Had to refund them all back because the pandemic came. And I had about, it sounds painful, I had about 100 attendees. But But I was making so much money during that time. It was just like, oh well, you know, the pandemic money, that was magical right there. It was partly manifested and partly positioning because of what was happening in the world. Because I didn't make any more products. I didn't produce more products. I didn't put in more physical work. I put in spiritual work, the visualization and the meditating. Y'all better get with it. I always share with you all what I'm doing and how I did it. How did I get to my first million, my very first one? Meditating. How did I get to my second one? Meditating and implementing my creative practices, my creativity, which is your feminine energy, creativity. Yeah, not hard work, breaking my back, busting my tail. No, just took a little focus on putting together my creative sources and presenting it to the people. Anyway, let me finish telling you all. Yeah, so the first year I did it free. You know, 80-20 rule. I did it free for the first year, 2020. Then I launched Manifest a Million Meditation paid group in 2021. About 30 people joined the paid group. Mind you, 100 people would show up on the live daily. Okay, and by the end of the live, IG used to show you how many people would visit in and out of the live by the end. So by the end of the live, a good few thousand people would have visited the live, but only about 70 to 100 would stay on consistently. Only 30 of those people who knew, you know, I was launching my meditation group bought in to the monthly subscription of $300 for my daily live private group meditation, which is pretty damn good, right? So 80-20 rule. I gave 80, asked for 20. I got a great return. Okay, you do the math. And so monthly I would get that paid subscription by serving them this life-changing, mindset-shifting meditation and chat, because I would also talk with them. Oh, she's back. She's back. She's back. She's looking like somebody loves her. I love music. It's my first love, okay? Music is everything to me. So we ended up going there this weekend. It was such a vibe. It was called Block and Drum. And he just does all the things, you know? So I'm grateful. And he was a manifestation as well. Just FYI. He was a manifestation. Before that, I was not focused on no man. I was just dating and, you know, just trying to see what's up, you know. But I wasn't really focused. Like, I know once I lock in and I get focused, I get what I want. So because I was not locked in and focused, I was getting the frogs, the good-looking frogs with the ugly spirits, with the broken spirits, put it like that. This is what it looks like. I don't know what the back looks like. Hopefully it's good. Okay. Let me wash my hands. I smell good from that oil. I like to put just a little concealer right here. Boom. And maybe even right here. Gratefulness, thankfulness. Yes, honey. All right, time to go to the gym. Thank you for joining me for my morning routine. Heading to the gym. Talk to y'all later.